Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So like all my videos, at this point, grab a snack because they're always long. It is what it is. And I feel like it's only fitting that this video is long considering the shipping time from this brand is usually forever long. Although this time, not so long. I'll give it that. The brand we're talking about is Glamlite. And this time it is Glamlite in the Betty Boop collection. I just got mine yesterday. So know that as you're watching this, technically, I got this 2 days ago. I was going to film with it yesterday, but I did not have time. And it actually came early. I could have. But everything hit the fan. It's been bad, y'all. Bad, 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 bad. I just keep going, what did I do that I'm still paying for? Because I know I ain't doing nothing now, unless that's what I'm paying for, is the fact that I do nothing now. But I have to assume that it's got to be my past, that I'm still paying for somehow. I guess as we all are in some way, shape, or form, others just have to pay for it harder, which I don't understand. But anyway, that's a whole other ball game. Sort of like with Glamlite shipping, you think, they show Instagram pictures that it's boxed and ready to go, but yet still takes. But hey, it's here before Valentine's Day. So I purchased the whole collection, not the PR box, and I purchased the bag. Did I need to? No. Should I have? No. Am I a fool? Yes, I am. Now, do I like Betty Boop? Yes. Do I like Glamlite? I do. So, in my head, I thought this was a good idea. But now, sitting back and thinking about the money, and should I have, and what am I really the fool of? Well, let me tell you. As we all know, if you've watched any videos on this channel, I do not know how to apply false lashes. I could glue them to my face, sure, but that don't mean they're where they're supposed to be. But did I buy the false lashes? Yes, I did. I sure did. Why did I? Well, because they're cute. Can we say full? Me. So here they are. In all their wonderful glory, they are pretty. But here's the thing. If you ain't going to use them, why are you getting them? You want to know why? Because they're pretty and you think you're going to look at them. And when you do look at them, you look at them and you're in awe. You are. My strawberry shortcake ones, I like them a lot. And every time I look at them, I'm like, oh, and then I don't use them. I'm just throwing everything onto the bed, by the way, just so you know. The next thing I purchased, because I thought, oh my goodness, that's just so cute. The mirror. I know you've seen this. It is as big as my head, and I have a pretty big head, okay? It's like long, Absolutely not. Who are you using this for? This is too heavy. Now, if you're just wanting to collect Betty Boop and you wanted something, but you're not, like, into makeup, but, you can use a mirror for other things, maybe. But if you're going to use this to generally apply your makeup, no, you are not. No, I am not. I'm not using it during this video. Okay? I didn't use it to apply any of this. No, you're not. You know what you are going to grab for? You're going to grab for, your ColourPop and Hocus Pocus. Or your Glamlite and Chucky. Or Glamlite and Scooby-Doo. But you are not going to grab for this monster of a mirror and sit here and try to hold it and do your makeup. You're just not. Not gonna happen. On the bed it goes. Oops. I dropped the lashes. Okay. The next thing I'm a fool about. The lip kit. Now, this is 50-50. I'm a fool because I don't wear red lipstick. Okay? Now, with that said, if I did wear red lipstick and I liked it and I thought I was just all that in a bag of chips, then this might be for you. If this is your tone. If this isn't your tone, because sometimes some reds can make your teeth look whiter, they can make them look yellower. I think this probably makes mine look a little bit more yellower. Who knows? But I just don't like reds anyway. I wish I did. I really do. because I do think they are pretty, but I don't like to babysit anything. You know what I mean? So, and that's including children, grandchildren, like babysitting just, no, I'm joking. Anyway, however, if you like reds and you like this shade, then you're not a fool, because the lip pencil is amazing and the formula of the lipstick is amazing. The packaging is amazing. It is cute. It's not too bulky, or it's not even really child's like, to be fair, okay? And what you do get is very, very good quality lipstick. I like the feel of this lipstick. If it was any other color but red, and this was any other lip liner, I would have been like, nope, it was for me. That was a good purchase. I'm not a fool. But, so here's the lip liner. It's got Betty Boop on it. Like I said, the packaging, they nail it, okay? They really do. It's a sharpened pencil. The lipstick is shaped as a heart. It's adorable. You open it up. It's got hearts embossed on the side, and it's got a bee in the dip there of the very tip. And like I said, it is cute. I give it that 100%. And the formula, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. If red is not your color, stop it. For real, I'm a fool. Let me be the fool. Don't you be the fool. Do as I say, not as I do, as my mother always said. If I just listened. All right. Next product. Blush. Okay. Blush. Not a fool. Okay, and here's why. It's got a nice little mirror. Cute packaging, very cute. And then it's easy to store. Like, it's cute all the way around. The embossing's in them. The embossing they put is cute. So you have her face, and then you have 3 little hearts. Now, this shade is a little different. This shade kind of looks like the one in the Chucky palette. Tiny bit different. Tiny bit. But what I will say about these two are that they are light in tone. So it is easy, it seems. Now, whether it is or isn't, I don't know. But it does seem like, because it isn't as dark and as pigmented, it's easier for me to use. I've said before, like the Strawberry Shortcake blush, amazing, love it. But it is on the lighter tone. Their Chucky blushes were okay, but you're getting a little bit darker up there in tone. Their Scream blush, no way, no how. But it was so deep and bare. I'm sorry. So keep that in mind. The darker the blush, the harder I feel like it is to use for myself as a beginner and my skin tone. This does work. I'm wearing this one today, actually, the one with her face, and it's a very pretty color. Now, do you have these colors in your collection? Do you? Do you wear them? Now, if you wear them and you like them and you like Betty Boop and you wanted a piece of the collection, then you're not a fool. If you do not wear them, then you're a fool. Just saying. I'm being honest. I'm tired of saying, oh, it's great, it's wonderful. And maybe it is, but that doesn't mean you need it. Next. Because, everybody thinks you need everything. And it is cool to watch people get this stuff. Don't get me wrong. I get right in the hype of it too. But when you're spending your own money, it ain't being handed to you. It's a totally different ballgame, okay? Because this money could have went to something. And maybe I had the money at the time and everything was fine. It was. But then something bad happens and then you need the money. But it's too late because you already spent it. Just saying. But anyway, neither here nor there. So we have 3 more items. Let's go with this next. The bag. This is kind of a 50-50 again. Sort of like the mirror. Because I feel like you don't need this if you're not traveling, if you've already got a makeup bag, if you don't even use the ones you got, you don't need it. But if you're a Betty Boop collector, maybe. And it's cute. Okay? It's good quality. It's nice and thick. Now mine did not come with a strap that hooks on this. I don't know if it was supposed to or not. I have no clue. But mine did not come with that. So I have the handle that you can carry it in. And it is a nice size bag. It is. It's beautiful. You open it up. You have this thing here, which you can keep in or pull out. The separator thing. This side over here is unzips. And you can put stuff down in it. Why did I get this? Well, I got this because collector in me. I like Betty Boop. So for this, I don't feel like I'm a fool. Whereas with the mirror, I feel like I'm a fool. Because I will never use that mirror. I'm well aware of that at this point. This, though, this could be used. Whether it's just storing or traveling. This will be used. And maybe it won't even be used for makeup. But it will be used. So, not a fool for me on this one. So, not doing too bad, right? Doing pretty good. No, I'm not, am I? Because I said I was a fool with the mirror, a fool with the lashes, and a fool with the lipstick. I was a fool with the lipstick, although other people may not be. The blush I wasn't a fool with, and this I wasn't, so I'm not doing so good. I don't think by the end it's going to even out either. I think at the end of this collection I'm going to be a fool. Actually, I know I am. Because here comes the next thing in this collection. The eyeshadow palette. Boop, boop, ba-doop. Boop, boop, ba-doop. Not really. You're not a fool if you purchase this. Here's the thing with it, though. Glamlite has beautiful shadows. They really, really do. Do you like this color story? That's what it boils down to. Do you like it? I don't like the look I created today. I will be honest. Definitely did not come out the way I thought it would. And it's way off what I thought it would. I love the lid. That shade. Classy chick. Love this. Okay? Love that color. I mean, there's a lot of colors in here I do like. I'm just being honest. I'm not in the game. Bad things. That's all I'm going to say. But just know that don't judge my eye look by this palette, because I do think that and I have seen beautiful looks coming from this palette. But know that, it's got to be your color story. And if it is, then I think you're liking it. And I think that you will create really pretty looks and you'll be happy. All the way around. Just saying. Then the last thing would be the mascara. Do we see? Yeah, me either. Absolutely not. I'm not even for sure which one I don't like. Which one's worse? I don't know. The Scooby-Doo one or this one? I couldn't tell you. This one hurt me. This one didn't. This one I see a little bit better than this one, but not by much. But I only used this once, so maybe I should try it again. I haven't opened it since the day I used it to do, because it was just so bad. Like, I never even gave it another whirl. Maybe now that it's dried out some, it might work. I don't know. Maybe the same with this one. I don't know. What I will say is that, like with any mascara, really, to me, it's black. So if all you're using it for, if you're going to pop a lash over top of this, it ain't going to matter. But let's be real. There's so many better mascaras out on the market, whether it be more expensive or cheaper than this. Is the packaging cute? Yeah, kinda. I mean, it says Boopalicious Full Volume Mascara, Betty Boop Glamlite. I mean, there's really nothing spectacular about it. By no means. But I'm going to classify this as a full. Not because, I mean, for an everyday lash, yeah, this is fine. I'll use it. But it's a full because I should have known better. Because of their first mascara, I should have known better. But because it was different, different wand, different formula, and you would have thought that the feedback may have changed something. But at the same time, this is where you want to get reviews before purchasing, because I'm a fool for purchasing it. Alright. Now that we went through everything in the collection, let's start with the eyeshadow so you can see how this goes. So the blush I'm wearing, I already told you. The bronzer is Marc Jacobs Tantastic. The highlighter is from the Hershey's collection. The cookies and cream. Where is it? Oh, right here. This one, that's my highlighter. So bronzer, Marc Jacobs. Blush is the Betty Boop. The highlighter is the Hershey's. My lipstick is the Betty Boop. Foundation and concealer are both the Prism Libre Skin Caring Concealer and the Skin Caring Foundation, or Skin Caring Glow in the foundation. So that's what's on my face. I set everything with the T-zone and under eyes with the Kosas. The rest of my face with the Pat McGrath in light medium 2. Oh, the other new thing, my nails. Okay, now I know it's just a red, right? It's just a red. It's not. It's so pretty, you all. It is Etsy. But do you know why I bought this? I mean, obviously the color. I love the color. It's pretty. But the name. The name is called Forever Yummy. And I thought it kind of fitting with Betty Boop. It's in Forever Yummy 488. I got it at CVS the other day when I had to go get my prescriptions. It was just sitting there calling to me. And I was like, yes, I think I will. Not a fool. Just saying, not a fool. Alright. The first shade we're going in with today is Boop Love. This one right here. This look did not come out how I thought. I didn't even match the shades up right. I thought I did. But mistakes happen. You know? And I wasn't going to film. I'll be honest. I wasn't going to put this up because to me it didn't look horrible. I mean, let me, you know, no matter how you went, I don't think it would look horrible. But this is definitely not a good look or a good first impression for this palette. But at the same time, sometimes that is what happens, you know? Sometimes on a first impression, you can create a wonderful look, but then that's the only look you create that's pretty. Sometimes you create a bad look, but then create 20 leather looks that look wonderful. So it just is here nor there. To me, impression videos are a dime a dozen. Because to me, I'm going to tell you whether I like it. Like what sits beside me, what I grab for. That's you know, what I like. Those are the ones that I'm like, yeah. And it goes to show me a lot on like what I really do like. I do think that this palette is nice for the time of year it's being released, Valentine's Day. I would say this is a Valentine's Day color story for sure. I wouldn't dispute that. But not everybody likes those color tones either, so I also think you can get more out of it than just, you know, that too. I did kind of think they would go a different route with it, to be fair, but at the same time, I kind of saw this. And I don't know if they missed their mark. I don't know if they did. I really don't. I don't know which way would have been best, you know? I will say either way, the formula in it is good. The packaging is great. The theming, like, it all is good, you know? We're going to go into the shade Irresistible now. And here's where I messed up, because this shade, I don't know why I thought it was more pink than it is. I don't know what made me look at that and go pink. I really don't. Long day, I guess. but it's more like a, I don't know what it's more like, y'all. I'm getting ready to say orangey brown, but that is not correct either. I don't know. Let's just say this is definitely more warm toned compared to the first shade I used, which is definitely more cool toned, which kind of threw me off, to be fair. But I am not a makeup artist, so I don't see things the way that makeup artists do. And if things aren't set up in a palette that is easy for me to understand, I won't lie, it's hard for me. Now, if it's set up to go column by column or row by row, and given, you can mix and match all you want, but at least it's set up for me. My eyes tend to handle it better and I can understand it better. But I can't imagine that they intended this to be column by column, because I just don't think these two shades and then that one would create the look. Like, I can't see that, but maybe. It just kind of threw me, is all. And again, it's not bad. Like, the look isn't bad even at that. We're gonna take that same shade. Where is my rag? Here it is. We're gonna take that Irresistible and run it under the lower lash line. I did use the ColourPop Exit, the white liner, under or on my waterline, upper and lower. Just so you know. And I kind of messed up on using that black because it kind of got away from me on the other eye. And that's why that lash line looks so dark and you don't see much of this shade. I think if I would have went a little lighter, it would have turned out a lot better too. But hey, you know, that is user error. Just so you know. It happens, you know. And I will say that that is definitely user error, not the shadow's fault by no means, because these shadows are so easy to use. But we could maybe take that out a little lower, take it down a little lower to help it pop out a little better, maybe. Didn't really do too much, did it? But that's alright. We shall go on. We're going to go into I'm a Boop. I'm a fool. This red right here. I will say that this palette does make me want to kind of play. I am kind of glad I messed up the way that I did, because now looking at the palette, it's like I just want to mix and match shades that I would never mix and match just to see how it turned out. Because even though I'm not in love with this look, it's not bad. And I don't think if I would have known the colors were the way they were, I would have ever created this particular look. So I will give it that. Like, it was a mess up, but it was a mess up out. And sometimes you create pretty looks and that are like, wow, you know, like I didn't think this palette had it in it. And sometimes you just create okay looks, you know. So if you happen to have palettes that you're just unsure of, just don't worry about it. Just play. It washes off at the end of the day. And know that it happens to me daily. Know that it happens to me and you're not alone. It may just be the two of us in a boat, but we're not alone. Think of it like that. And I know it sucks, trust me. It does. Even for myself, when I watch these people do makeup looks, I am watching them like a hawk, and I'm like, why? Why does my look never come out like that? No matter how hard I try, no matter how close I think I'm getting it, never. And it's just because we're all different. Whether they have a lighter hand, a different eye shape, different textures to their skin, different skin tone. I mean, so much is going to work against you that you just have to kind of look at it as, do you like their color story that they created, and then try to recreate it on your eye the best you can. Because if you're trying to mimic it, it's not going to happen. And I've learned that. And the thing is, it's funny because it's like, I already know that from like my hair, for an example. You know, when you go into a hairstylist and you're like, I want my hair to look like that. Does it ever come out looking like whatever picture you have shown? Thing is the cut actually might look like that picture, but because that person's got a different texture to the skin, or thickness, or thinness, or face shape, it just doesn't look the same. Same with makeup. Just had to learn it the hard way. Had to beat myself up first, going, why can't I get it? Okay, now we're going to go into the shade Classy Chick. And I swear to you, I think this might be my favorite shade in the palette. I don't know though, because again, first time playing with it. But I feel like in my heart of hearts, this may be my favorite. Again, I won't know. But I will say that no matter what, it's definitely my top 3 shades that I like. Because I have to try out 2 other shades. And I will. I'll do another look. Hopefully soon. I mean, come on, that is such a pretty color. It's almost, and here's where my eyes are deceiving me. It's almost like a pinky, peachy color. I don't know. This is where my eyes get the best of me, trying to describe colors and stuff. But yeah, it's so pretty. And again, you're gonna get fallout unless you lay down a glitter glue, spray it, something, use your finger. That's on me. I'm well aware of that. So do be careful. Do your eyes first. Lay something down. Do something, because if not, you'll get fallout. But I will also say that I do have fallout, but it does brush away so very easy. So that is a plus for me. But still yet, no, you'll get it. I can't get over the name of that shadow or that nail polish too. I don't know why the little things tickle me so much. Forever Yummy. Like, it's just a name. But like when I saw it, I giggled. I really did. It's the silliest stuff. I guess you guys are probably almost done your snacks too. I might want to speed this up, huh? All right, next shade we're going to go into is Pudgy. Pudgy. Pudgy, yeah. This one here, the very first shade. And I barely picked any up on the brush, and I am seriously just stamping it because this will go everywhere. But if you just stamp, you'll be fine. It'll stay where it's supposed to. But if not, it's going to go everywhere. And I actually like this brush for that. It's the shader Inner Corner E46 by Sigma. For when it's these kind of inner corners that you have to be so precise, this brush just fits so perfectly in there. Love it. Let me see a plain old brush here with nothing on it. Alright, now we're going to go into this black shade. Little Black Dress. It's black, y'all. I mean, it is black. So I'm just going to take it, pick it up on my refer. You know, I love my little refer. I'm going to line the top lash line and the bottom. It's very pigmented. And it is, I mean, very pigmented. I'm talking black right off the bat. There's no building this shade at all, to be fair. I am curious about how this would, if you used it as an outer corner or something, how this would blend. Because like I said, it did get away from me on the bottom lash line, and I did the best that I could. But it's just so dark that once you kind of mess up, it was like, well, what do I do? It's almost like when you see people do a wing liner and they keep getting bigger and bigger. That's kind of the way that my lower lash line happened. So I don't know exactly. All I can say is that this is definitely very, very black. I mean, I guess it blends okay. Seems to be stretching across my lower lash line. But I think that's how I lost it, is because I wasn't stamping it on the other eye. And that is kind of how it went out of control for me. Well, that's how it got thicker and thicker. Let me rephrase. Because I did try to blend it across. Because I really didn't want it this dark. But if you need a good black, as far as pigment goes, this has got it. Now, as far as like blending it, I don't know, to be fair. I personally would want a black that I can build and build till I got to the desired depth that I want, because I find that it's easier to blend it that way, but teach their own. We're going with Irresistible again. The same shade I used on the lower lash line. I'm just going to try to make sure you can still see that shade popping out from the black. It's not easy. I'm not going to lie. Because as you blend it, the black kind of just goes right below it. Kind of just goes and blends into the shade. Which makes sense. But all in all, I don't think this is a bad palette. Alright, we're going to curl the lashes. With my Surratt eyelash curler. And proceed with this not foolish. The next item I want to use, foolish. But it's the last foolish item I bought, so go me. No, it won't be the last. I mean, out of this collection, let's get real. We all know that I'm going to buy the next foolish collection. Or at least something foolish. This brush is, it hurts. So be very careful using it. And again, I guess if you're putting lashes on, this may be a good mascara. I can't say. But for someone who doesn't wear lashes, and I don't already have the best of lashes, this isn't good. Now, I did apply this also to the bottom lashes because I was thinking maybe it could be used for a lower lash line, or lower lashes, as a mascara good. And maybe it could, but you gotta like a stiff brush, like a pokey brush. And generally, I do like, I mean, it is kind of small, but it's also not that small, you know? It can be done, but again, it's up to you. Personally, I would say skip. Unless it's like on sale and all you really need is a black mascara before applying, you know, your lashes and you get a good deal, then I could see maybe going for it. But if you're buying it because you're thinking it could be the next best mascara, it's so far not. It's so far, and I mean, like, it's not ever. It's never going to be the best mascara. With what else? What, you know? There's just too much on the market, and I can't even see if it's that over time it becoming like a favorite to anyone. Doable, sure. Worth the money once put on sale, absolutely. But the best, absolutely not. Alrighty. So, this is the final look. You know, after all the talking and stuff, I will say, I don't know if I'm a fool on the red. Because I've talked a lot. Come on now, you know y'all eat your snacks. So I know I talked a lot. And it hasn't budged. And my lips aren't looking like the Sahara Desert. It has stayed. I took a drink, so I've drank from a straw. Actually, with that said, you know, not much transfer came off on my straw either. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I didn't get much transfer off of it. I'm taking that one back. I'm not a fool. Because if I'm going to wear a red, which whether I do or don't, I don't know, okay? But if I am, I think I will grab for this one. I like the liner. I like the feel of it. It's a sharpenable liner, which I do like them a lot more than, you know, the twist up. But even with that said, I like the formula. It's kept the red lipstick in. The red lipstick formula I like the lipstick formula itself I like. I think that I actually like this. Is it my perfect red? No. But for now, with what I do have, I don't even feel like I want to apply a gloss even. That's the weird part because usually by now I'm like, I need a gloss. I'm taking it back. I am not a fool for that one. So I'm a fool for the lashes. I'm a fool for the mirror. I'm a fool for the mascara. And that's all I'm a fool for. So overall, I'm not a fool. And I'm not saying that just because I didn't want to be a fool, because you know I don't care to be a fool at the end of the day. So I did good. I bought less fool stuff than I did stuff that makes me not a fool. Or I bought more stuff that I do like than I don't like, is what I mean. Yeah, that's it. Or that makes sense. That's what I mean. Could I still save money? Absolutely. Do I think this collection is good overall? Yes. The only thing that I think is truly like that is the mascara. But again, you could possibly use it if you wear lashes. And of course, the mirror. I'll never use that mirror. I don't know who's using that mirror. So that's the only other thing. Overall, like everything else was at least really good. You know what I mean? May not be my style or my color story or my preference, but it is definitely going to go for someone. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed your snack. I will create another look with a much, much, much smaller video. I'll try to get the palette even swatched in the next look. It's just been really crazy around here, but I wanted to get something up for you all because I don't want you to be the fools. Just, it's not worth it, you know? And if I can save somebody from buying something foolish, then I did my job. You know, I am good to go. I don't need money. I don't, just to hear somebody say, I'm glad I didn't buy that. You know what I mean? Because you really, it's too much out here. It's too much. And we don't need to keep up with them influencers. We don't. We just need to be us. I mean, you need to be you. Don't be me. Don't even buy what I buy because I'm telling you that I'm a fool. Like, don't do what I do. Like I said. But anyway, if you like this video, if it helped in any way, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I do appreciate you hanging in there. I do upload every Sunday, and I will see you in my next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.